Hello and welcome to Runway Rivals, the World of Warcraft Transmog showdown, where, as always, style is the true endgame. Tonight we're turning the stream into a full-on runway, bold silhouettes, spicy color stories, and enough armor to violate local airspace. Here's how it works. We've got 20 contestants and 2 rounds. Round 1 is a round circle, where contestants will be judged on the transmog itself, and then round 2 where the magic happens. Contestants strut their stuff on the runway, putting on a show for all of us. Judging is based on a few things: originality, color use, theme, runway style, and those small details that make a mog look intentional, not just I found a matching set and prayed, Dave. The prizes tonight, if we can get a prize screen going to reveal to the audience at home what everyone is really playing for. As you can see, yeah, very nice. First place, Midnight Epic Edition, and the rest of that you see there. Second place, 60 Days of Game Time, as well as that pack in third place. More game time, and a panda mount. What's not to like? We're also announcing a new partnership today with Mind, and you'll be able to donate during our stream. Our mission with Mind is simple but powerful: to champion mental health awareness and help smash the stigma surrounding it. At the core of Starship is a commitment to fostering a supportive community that crosses all boundaries in Azeroth. And talking about being supportive tonight, my co-host is Eloa. Hello, Eloa.
Hello. Thank you very much for having me. This is cool. I'm happy.
How are you? Are you looking forward to this evening?
Yes, it's going to be really cool. I really enjoy transmog. I like to see the transmog more on other people than on myself, because I always stick to the same. So it's going to be really interesting to see what everyone is coming up with. I know some of the people among the contestants that are already really good, so I think the bar is quite high, and it's going to be a very interesting contest.
Okay, and I do have chat next to me. I have to mention Detrick saying he would have joined if he could have won a kiss from Elliot. I don't know what to say about that. Anyway, going into guests that we have with us tonight, the judges who are perhaps the most important of this whole stream. First, we have Soph. Say hello, Soph.
Hi guys, how we doing? You okay?
How are you? Are you looking forward to this evening?
Yeah, very much so. Really looking forward to seeing everybody's transmogs, maybe getting a couple of ideas for myself as well for when we do future contests. It'll be an amazing night. Thank you for having me.
Perfect. Yeah, we're very happy you're here. And then next in line is Sean. How are you?
Oh, hello. I'm doing great, Coop. Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm really excited about today.
And well, we also have a bit of something to mention from Radar.io, if you could be so kind.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. If there's 2 things I love, it's transmog and being judgy. And luckily today I get to do both of those things. But speaking of transmog, everybody who's here right now can snag some cozy Radar.io merch in our Black Friday sale. We're actually keeping that sale going through to Cyber Monday, and it's a full 30% off everything in the store, including some brand new designs that look pretty good.
Fantastic. I look forward to checking it out myself. And then we have Matt.
Hello. Thank you for the intro.
Our very own demon from the twisting nether, Baphomet.
Yeah.
She does it so much more effortlessly and better than me. How are you? Are you looking forward to this evening?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be interesting to see some of the transmogs, because obviously pretty much everyone that's in it's a mate of mine from the guild. So it's going to be really cool to see it, sort of look at everyone's armor in a different light sort of thing, or take a bit more notice of things like you usually do a bit of fun with your mates as you see them in raids and that, don't you? But it's going to be cool seeing it with themes and a topic applied to everything. Okay,
so you can be extra judgy for your friends. You can lead. We have to be nice. Like, we've had enough. We can't. Yeah,
keep
exactly.
the vibe going, aren't you?
Exactly. We can't be dogging about this. And before we start, I also have to mention that we have a giveaway tonight, which lasts the length of the stream, for a Grizzly Hills Packmaster mount, which you can enter via Twitch chat using !enter to join in. So just make sure that you enter on that chat, in the chat on Twitch. All right, so grab a snack, spam your best runway emotes, and let's kick this off with contestant number 1.
Yeah, and thanks to everyone who gifted subs. That's awesome.
And the first contestant, I believe as I can't see the screen.
Oh no, we are invaded. What did you say? Spam emotes, but now we cannot do this.
Well,
Okay.
maybe not quite that many emotes, right? But firstly, we have Thrawn, and they've written about themselves. The character is the king of the Void Elves and a hunter/warrior who earned this crown because he was the first to tame a Void Dragon, in brackets, mount. So, take it away, Eloa. You can be the first to tell us what you think.
Well, I do believe that the colors are really good. It's really worked well for a Void Elf. It has this shiny eyes, and that goes well with the bow of everything. So I think it's nice. It's pretty cool.
And how about everyone else? Just feel free to jump in with your initial opinions.
I'd love to start just by pointing out that this individual's name is Thrawn, and Thrawn is a character from the expanded Star Wars universe, the Heir to the Empire book series that came out, like I want to say late '90s, early 2000s. And in those, Thrawn, and I guess he's in Clone Wars too. That's a cartoon, but that was before I was too old for that. But Thrawn has purple skin, and this character is playing a Void Elf with purple skin, so like very on point with the name. I love that, and great use of multiple sets to put together this look. Really, really enjoy it.
And what about you, Soph? What do you think?
Yeah, I really love the colour coordination, especially with the hair as well. The fact that they fit everything in a purple theme to go with the Void Elf is absolutely on point. Even to the point of going down to their legs and their feet, it all just kind of merges into one. It's brilliant. Love it.
Okay, I'm not going to tell everyone at home the scores, but I can see some pretty big numbers going into the scorecard. And then last but not least, Matt.
I quite like it. It's just got the dark aesthetic, which fits with. Like, I just love anything darker, and just do some purples, one of my favourite colours. So it's hitting home with that one. I think it looks really cool for a Void Elf Hunter as well, because you've got all the nice ornate armour up top, and then as you get to the bottom, sort of like the quieter sort of shoes and leggings that you'd want for sneaking around on your prey and what you're hunting.
Well, as you were saying earlier, it's better to see people in a light outside of raid. And someone in Twitch chat, Nabil, has said Thrawn will be invisible in the next raid with all the purple on purple. So maybe this is your only chance to see Thrawn in the true light here. But yep, thank you very much, Thrawn. Let's move on to the next contestant, which I have down here as. Oh my goodness, I really should have checked how to say this name before. Morella? Am I correct? Morella? Anyone? Matt, you said you know them. Is that correct?
I don't think that is it. Morella? Or Kayla?
Oh my
Can
god.
we all try? This is fun.
Can we all try? Yeah, let's go through this together.
I'm going to say Moriela.
Morella. Got it. Morella. I've now just been DM'd by 3 different people giving me 3 different pronunciations of this name, so that's not been very helpful. Anyway, they've said, I used to never be bothered with how my character looked and just wore whatever gear I had equipped until I found out that I had a golden crown in my collection. I actually did the same myself, so I approve. My Discord note is DPS Princess, and if anyone is a princess, it's Morella. So then I just had to find an outfit that suited the green-haired night elf, Boomy, with a crown on her head. I really wanted her to look badass, but still super cute. It did take a while, but I got there in the end. I think getting there in the end is definitely what you did. It looks very nice. What did we think?
Yeah, it's quite nice that we have 2 crowned contestants next to each other. Let's underline that fact. Maybe something later happen. But anyway, I think like the badassness with the cuteness is really working well, and you still have this elvish touch as well with the nature themes. So it's very druidic as well, and with the butterflies that are flying around. So it's really nice. It's very elegant as well.
Yeah, these shoulders actually accent because that they're wearing the like the warden bottoms and hands there, but these shoulders, the gold chasing on it accents that really well and matches with it. I just have a question though, because I noticed it on Thrawn as well. What is going on with the belts today? They're like all over the place.
Yeah,
I quite like the wiggle of the belt.
Is it really windy in Cute Ford.
We love a jiggly belt. What can I say?
Yeah.
Tantalizer.
It's all I can see. But I love the addition of the butterflies as well. It really does, like, this is a warrior princess from the forest. It looks really great. I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, I'm loving how the shoulders are really on point with the belt as well. Oh, we are disconnected.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. But yeah, I really think, like I say, fitting the theme of the druid as well with the green and the white and how the stuff goes in, I think is awesome.
yeah. People are saying that the belt is just happy to be here, which I think is perhaps some point. Matt, what do you think from what you could remember?
I think it would have flowed quite nicely for an elf smog, especially bringing in the warrior themes on it, because obviously I've made one of them. So it's, if you look strong and powerful and have got some sick looking armor, and then it can play into your races, it's sort of like themes as well. It looks really good. So like the little bits, is like even the fairy wings at the back there. Like, I think it looks a sick mog. Even better, it's got a big dock off axe.
Well,
I thought
I
that was a staff until I saw the back.
Well, even better. It does go together really nicely. Thank you very much. Let's go on to the next contestant, whose name is, thankfully for me, easier to pronounce, which is Papriki. And let's have a look what Papriki wrote about themselves while entering. I just need to find it here. This is my take on a Thorn Speaker Drust Druid. I've always loved the Thorn Speakers. The general aesthetic and the incorporation of death's importance in nature and druidism have stuck with me. Take it away, guys. What do you think?
Yes, I love it. It's really beautiful because it really gives this haunted forest. I like to see like the two contestants next to each other, which are both druid and elves, and they are so different from each other. It's such a different vibe. Even the colors are different. So it's a beautiful idea to have a more winter thematic for druid, as yes, indeed, death is part of nature. It's part of the cycle. So beautiful.
Yeah, the Drust are a really, really great piece of lore, and I desperately want more of them. Blizzard, if you're watching, and you might be, can we get more Drust? But this is a great Drust mog. I love the combination of it looks like the pants from Battle for Dazara lore, I think, and possibly the boots as well, with the dungeon chest piece. Like, it just flows together really nicely. And somehow Papriki was able to find the only helmet in the game that maybe doesn't have ears clipping through it, so that's incredible. Very well done.
Yeah, I'm loving the bones like hugging as well. Apologies. Yeah, how like it's kind of like hugging round to be like hugging death in a way, to go with the theme. I like that a lot.
And then our resident lord of all things dark, Matt.
It's for those you don't, I'm going to love it because it's got bones and eerie looking sparkly effects on it. I think the bones in the sort of like the almost like rotting wood sort of thing on the horns and the staff, I think it'll go really well with how it sort of all goes from like a darker tone up to a lighter at the top. You'd see all through like the Battle for Azeroth and some of the Drust areas. There's always like the spores or something from all the druid energies coming out.
Remember to put your scores on the sheet, Matt, as well. But yep, thank you very much, Papriki.
And it's pretty sexy, but tasty at the same time.
Sexy and tasty. We like it. Let's move on to the next contestant, who is Quint. This is a bit of a change from what we've seen so far. They've written about themselves that the idea behind my transmog and story is Quint from Jaws if he survived and was tracking down the shark that sunk his ship.
Oh, this is really cool. I think it's nice to see also people that does transmog that are not heroic, but more, everyday life. And we see more and more those themes among, players in general. And Blizzard is offering more and more options while to do it. So I think it's nice to see also another side of what is the life of a role-playing character, which is his everyday life.
How about you, Sean? What do you think about this?
I was taken aback when they mentioned Jaws, because initially my first initial thought was that it was like Georgie from It, because of the yellow rain slicker, and that's how Georgie was dressed before. Spoiler alert: he gets pulled into the sewers and brutally murdered. But this is really good. I love Jaws. This is a great transmog. We're seeing this is like 4 transmogs, 4 bangers. We're gonna need a bigger boat for some of these, I think.
Do you agree, Soph? Do we need a bigger boat?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm loving the fact that it's fisherman. I love fishing in WoW, so you kind of like captured my heart there. And then the fact that it's just like so simple yet so effective is amazing. And having the fishing rod on the back as well, because that's what they managed to save, is just great.
And then last but not least, again, Matt, what do you think?
I think it looks really nice. It's like a low fantasy one. Again, it's from a cracking film as well, so it's gonna look banging. It's one of those that I reckon if you saw it pouring about in game just casually outside of the rivals, if you want to make sure you have a double look, and if you've just recently watched Jaws or are a fan of it, you'd spot it quite quickly.
You a fan of Jaws? Is it something on your list?
On and off, yeah. I've watched a lot of. I'm trying to think of a non-explosive to use. I watch a lot of films, but Jaws usually makes its rotation in there. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Quint. It was certainly a different side of Transmog, and we enjoyed it very much. Let's move on to the next contestant, who is Dave. So Dave has written, a homeless man who got lost on the way to the shelter, gutted a man for 30 copper and some carrots, undisputed champion of the underground bum fight arena in Stormwind. Also, could you spare any change, good sir?
Well, this is a nice follow-up from the previous guy, because we're still into this low fantasy, more mundane style of transmog that's tell a story. Tell us the story of a guy, and even without the background that you just read, we could already imagine all kind of thing. Well, this guy has a dagger and some carrot. Is this a chef? Is it a sailor? Why do we have this beautiful little bonnet on his head? So it really gives a different style of evocation related to the stories of the characters of World of Warcraft, which is nice, especially with housing coming in.
No, very true. What do you think, Soph, about Dave?
Yeah, I love it. The fact that he's got like the carrots that he's managed to get as well. I can imagine him if he loses his dagger, he's just going to switch around with his carrots, trying to get some more copper. But yeah, really cool transmog.
Yeah, are we carrying on the theme of things wiggling in this certain arena this evening?
I think so. I think that's what we're going for.
Sean, what do you think about this version of wiggling?
I'm a fan of any wiggle. It's definitely important. I'm guessing he's recently homeless, because it doesn't look like he's missed many meals, based on being a Pandaren. So yeah, it's a fresh homelessness. Is my guess. But it looks great. It's a good use of color. I like the hat as well on Pandarens. It's hard to not like Pandarens. They look so good in everything, mostly because they remind me of myself, and I like to think that I also look good in everything. So great mod.
We need a real life transmog event to be the next one. see what happens. And then Matt, what do you reckon?
I think it's very on point for Dave's humor and the way that he goes. I think where this is going to excel is he's going to probably take this character to every raid and Mythic Night for the next month or two. So he's going to end up not bullying, but sticking people up for their extra couple of coppers and everything. It's quite an interesting, silly mog, which I quite like. I don't know how to explain it other than it just looks like it's very Dave.
It's very Dave. Recently homeless and very Dave. Right. That's certainly a description that goes together. Thank you very much, Dave, for entering, and we'll see how well you do. And we move on to now Wolfie. We're going to say. Thankfully, that name is not showing. My character is from Ulduar, Herald of the Titans Achieve. She was only made for this achieve several expansions ago. What my transmog is, I have no idea. use what I thought looked good together. I'm proud of her. Just look at her gear and what she's been through due to the Blizzard level squeeze. Let's go straight to Sean. What do you reckon?
I really like the way that I don't think they're called ponytails, but the hairstyle is like sort of framed by the headpiece. I think that's really unique, and I want to believe that was intentional. That's why we have that combination, and that's something a lot of folks will forget when they're doing the transmog, is that it's not just about what you're wearing, but it's also how the character looks as well. And we have a couple of transmog mounts, but I would love a barbershop mount as well. If maybe we could throw that on the eShop, I would happily buy one. But this looks great. This is I'm definitely getting the vibes of like, I have been around, I have seen a lot of things, but I'm still cute. So yeah, it's a good look.
Nice
So,
to
what
see.
do you reckon?
Yeah, like Sean said, exactly what I was thinking with the ponytails framed with the back piece. Like I said, loving the kind of shoulder piece as well, with how much it's glowing around, and like I say, that look on the gnome's face to kind of like, yeah, I've been here, I've done that, come at me.
Before we move on to this, we mentioned mounts. Just have to remind everyone of the giveaway for the mount that we have in Twitch chat that lasts the length of the evening. ! Enter to get involved in that. What do we reckon about these cute little ponytails then? Dangerous or cute? Or both? Matt?
It's a bit of both. Those you've got the cute ponytails, but then you've got some sharp little framings that I'm pretty sure if you blink towards someone, they'd probably do some damage. But it's quite a cool looking mog. I always quite like going back to sort of the old transmogs and looking at them. And yes, some of them you can see the technology that they used for it, but it still looks quite cool today from distances. And sort of those, until you're looking at it super close up, you don't see the age on some of them as much. But I think it looks really cool, and it does show Wolfie's attention to like getting all the achievements and everything in the game so far, which has been brilliant.
And I got distracted, so have I missed anyone out from opinion, especially their opinion here? I'm going to
No,
take that
good.
as a, take that as a, yeah, I was going to say, I'll take that as a no. Thank you very much, Wolfie, and we'll move on to, remember to enter your scores, by the way, Matt. We move on there. Oh my goodness. Kaito.
Always such a flirt. Look at that.
It's written, I shall be betraying my inner and outer frost mage like no other. Is this actually Kaito with that staff as a frost mage? Because he looks like a priest, no?
Oh, I'm not surprised. Usually Kaito is always in pyjama or in raincoat or anything stupid that World of Warcraft is offering in the shop. So this is the actual transmog. We can be proud of him.
It says Kaito goes to church, but does he go to the church of doing damage, Matt?
Usually whenever he joins in an Ascension, Ascension's raised, he always does some insane damage, unless it's the is it councils from Grub Palace. You hear him screaming about his damage for a minute, and then next minute he's on the floor. So doing damage for a good 30 seconds, and then you've got 5 minutes of waiting for more.
Well, I mean, 30 seconds for some is a lifetime. Sean, what do we reckon?
I'm just trying. It's I definitely get priest vibes, like Aqua priest vibes almost. Is that what is going on the front of this robe? Is that a hammer? What is that design? It's reminiscent of the Starforge logo. Is my.
I think it's the dress that you have from this dungeon, and usually on a female it's super sexy. You see the belly and such, and so on a male it's probably, that's why you have this kind of shape on the front. It's because that's the male version of the more bikini style version for female.
Okay. That's it is a choice. It is a choice.
Any other opinions, Soph? What do you reckon?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of given to me, you know what, I can dress what I want and I'll still kick your ass in raids. Also kind of like, sorry, just got distracted by all the emotes going on the top. Yeah, kind of giving that really good aesthetic, like you say. I'm just going to go for what I want and I'm proud of it.
Yeah, Kaito in chat saying no frozen enjoyers then. Me replying, let it go. Yeah, it's certainly We can thank Kaito for coming as we move on to the next person.
So,
Oh, did you want to have something else for Kaito, Matt?
no, it kind of sort of reminded me of Aquaman from SpongeBob for some reason.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, I see that.
I'm not a SpongeBob enjoyer, but it reminded me of the Aquaman from that for whatever reason.
Maybe I do love Kaito, not necessarily his mogs, but Kaito as an individual. We'll move on. Thank you very much, Kaito. Now we go to Ash Shariz. It says Ash. Hopefully I'm pronouncing this correctly, used to live and travel with the Dark Moon Fair as an entertainer and illusionist. One night she snuck out of the fairgrounds and went partying at the infamous Goldshire. Oh dear. After having a bit too much to drink, she fell asleep at the inn, dangerous. The next day she woke up far too late and the Dark Moon Fair was already packed up and gone. Now she seeks new adventures across Azeroth. Soph?
I'm loving the jester vibes of it all. Can obviously tell it's a Dark Moon Fair theme straight off the bat. The staff is amazing as well. I need to know where to get that from. But overall, like anything with colour and everything's really, really good. Very impressed.
Yeah, lots of eyes going on. Our resident Goldshire expert, Matt, what do you reckon?
It kind of reminds me of, I don't know if you played it on I think it was PlayStation, Pandemonium.
Absolutely.
Mate, I don't know why, it just reminds me of that for some reason, but again, it's Dark Moon Fair, so it's a nice, cool, creepy area to go for, but the story behind it's really cool as well. I like the blend of the golds and the purples, and I didn't even notice the effect for a moment, and then on the ends of the hat.
Yeah.
But it's quite nicely pulled together, and then all the, is it the fingertips of the bones, or is it there's actually golden false nails on there?
Well, this is definitely. I don't have a say in it, but for me, this is my favourite so far. I think this is fantastic. Only just, but it's definitely my personal favourite so far. Sean, what do you reckon?
I am Alex Lulu, I think this is the contestant. They absolutely nailed my weakness. These boots, anything with a huge amount of buckles, like way too many buckles to be practical, and I am sold. And these boots are doing it. They're just, it's just all buckle. I love it. And I think this is a Nightborn character because the Nightborn have this power stance that when you see it, you're just like, oh man, they're in charge. I'm ready to follow them. I would definitely follow them into battle or into the inn for a pint. More buckles, please. All buckles all the time. I don't know why I love buckles so much.
Power stances and buckles. Soph, what do we reckon about power stances and buckles?
I mean, yeah, you pretty much nailed it on the head.
Yeah, it's funny because I usually don't really like just their style of costume in general, but here it's really well balanced with the staff and the silhouette, which is very close to the body, and you have just accent like the head, the belt, and the boots, and then the staff. Everything else is discreet, and so it's really shine what need to be shine upon. It's not too much. It's not. It's well balanced.
Perfect. Well, this is always we can get a bit of a sneak preview of the next one. Thank you very much. Let's move on to our next contestant. It is DH9 or D9. I don't know how to say this, but I will go for DH9. He said, "Hello. I tried to go with the Fire Demon Hunter style. I used the tier set of this season and some other items from Legion Remix. This is certainly a different direction from the way we've gone so far. I guess the place to start is going to be Matty with this."
Oh god, what's my stream done? So fire and lots of spiky, pointy bits. They're winning me over. With some of the bits like the chest tattoos, I know you can't get rid of those with the barbershop and things. I think those break it up a little bit, but it looks pretty sick for all the fire. I think that's the Legion Remix achievement cloak. Is it the Mythics one or something? But it looks like a nice, well-rounded mog. Lots of big pointy bits to charge straight at people and just start flailing your warglaives.
So, what do you reckon about this? This is so far not in keeping. It's a bit more in our faces than the other ones, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm quite liking the in your face thing. It's definitely putting their point across. But yeah, I'm loving everything to do with the fire. Like I say, it's a shame that the tattoos can't get taken away. Or change colour. I mean, it would be pretty cool if Blizzard could change your tattoo colour being a demon hunter in the future. Just to go a bit more transmog.
You actually
Good
can.
point.
You can have red tattoos,
have I missed
which I think would have pulled this together. Other than the tattoos, this transmog is fire. And I think that you just let it go like it never happened. And that's I think that's where we're at. The headpiece though is really nice. I like because demon hunters sometimes have those ridiculous horns, and I like that this has them pulled off with this nice hat. Yeah, but yeah, it's just I think everybody nailed it. The tattoos. Had we and this is like sort of what we talked about with the gnome whose name I can't remember. It might have been Wolfie. Where tying in not just the transmog but also the appearance of the character really can nail a theme. But great job on this overall.
I would like to interrupt our little discussion to thanks the donation for Mind. So we have a charity going on right now. So thank you very much for donating for this great cause.
Absolutely. Well, let's move on to the next person on our list, who I believe is they have a special character in their name, which means I'm going to mispronounce it. I'm going to say Knopka, and it just says the Beast Within. What do we think about this, Eloa? Let's start with you.
Oh yeah, this is really beautiful. I really like I said, mundane style of transmog, and this is just perfect. Look at this adventure, look at this pirate, look at how much story there is behind this, with all the little elements, the bell, the pocket, the water bottle. This look like an adventure. You even have a little watch on his on his wrist, a watch, a ring, everything, the the eye catch. So now it look really nice, like a rugged old adventurer that have seen so many things.
Well, I guess Matt should be the place we go, as this also seems to be up your alley, shall we say?
I quite like the aesthetic. It's almost like a Edwardian piratey, and then sort of like the dark void going in with the weapons. Just look, it's actually like even looking at it with, or trying to think of it without the weapons at the back, I think it'd look really nice as just a general mog anyway. I'd definitely wear something like that down to the pub.
Soph, what do we reckon?
I love it. I feel like it'd definitely be something that Blizzard would even put into their own transmog as like an NPC. Somebody that's going to give me an awesome quest down the line to go help find some stuff in the sea. Like I said, the Warglaves just take it off for me slightly, but yeah, like the whole overall aesthetic of pirating is just amazing. I love it.
You mentioned this was called the Beast Within, correct?
Yes.
So I'm really curious because this the transmog they're wearing is actually just a complete set, which it looks great. It's obviously a beautiful set, but I'm wondering if maybe we find out down the road that this character is a Worgen, and maybe if this is just this is their human form, and maybe it's going to advance from there. They're a grower, not a shower initially here, and there it is. Yeah, okay. So this changes my score. I love too because they're wearing the eye patch as a human, and now you can see that they have the scars on them as a Worgen. I'm willing to bet if you took that eye patch off that they're blind in that one eye under there. That this is huge. That transition and teasing it by using the name The Beast Within. I like that because it also let me feel really smart, and I like to feel smart. Yeah, we're gonna big fan.
It is definitely very well put together and very well thought out. Let's move on then to the next person, who is, I believe, Cryptix. And they said, a paladin who set off into the world by himself, trained with the best warriors in the land, and taking upon the look of a warrior so people would take him seriously in the world. Alongside him is his companion, Tobias, who we will see later. who he has raised since he was a pup. He found Tobias hiding away after a creature slaughtered his mother, who I had killed in return. I made a dog tag of his mother's paw to carry around with him to remember her by. The horse, which we'll also see later, has a name called Roach. I used the power of holy fire to resurrect them. Let's start with Yusuf.
Yeah, I love it. So I was just waiting for that to kick back in. Yeah, I love the fact that they were saying about they wanted to be a warrior rather than a holy paladin, just to go a bit more inconspicuous. So there's no kind of light theme in there at all. They've gone very kind of brown kind of looking to go with the warrior theme. So yeah, really enjoy it. I think everything fits really well as well. Just like with all the spikes and everything too.
Yeah, just bear with us as we change the point of view of the camera in order to get a better look. Sean, what do you reckon?
So I like this set. This is from Castle Nathria. This plate set is from Nathria, and it's a great choice. Obviously, we're seeing the new lean that was added into the game. I think it was 11.2.5 is when lean came in. So we're seeing that, which gives it some attitude, which is really nice. I'm looking forward to seeing. I love the way this competition is laid out, where we get like, here's a look at it, and then as we move through different stages, we get to see like pets and mounts and things we brought in, so you get a full picture of it. But right out of the gate, instantly, like this is, I get it as a paladin main wanting to seem tougher, and maybe not like you've shut your class Discord down for reasons. So yeah, this is great. Looks good.
Yeah, he's changing classes. People in chat are mentioning it looks like a warrior to be taken seriously and laughing. Well, one person anyway is doing a bit of a thinking face about it. Soph, what do you reckon? Or have I already asked you? Sorry.
Oh, I've already done mine. It's Matt.
Sorry, Matt. Sorry. As I said it, I was like, oh no, Matt. What do you reckon?
But I think it's a quite cool looking mod. Obviously, it's one of the set pieces from the Castle Nathria or the Shadowlands expansion. But I kind of get the feel that it's like going from paladin to warrior, or the warrior to paladin. If you added more light into it, light up all the little spikes or some of the armor to make it look more paladin-y, so it's almost like the lights come away from it. But it's a nice looking mod, all like nice subtle tones, or like more grungy tones that you'd expect from a warrior that just charges in, gets killed by a mechanic, or is used to having a lot more sort of scars and muck and blood on their armor.
He's also the cryptic, which is I found out a bit more of a mouthful to say than I thought it was going to be. Anyway, let's move on. Thank you very much, Mr. Cryptic, and we go to the person who is the reigning champion with their new set for this year. We know her as Rochelle. This is I role play as a clown and I do WoW jokes. Sean, what do you reckon?
I was immediately getting like Harley Quinn vibes as the camera panned over and we saw like the hair color with the bubble gum and the foam sword. There's a lot going on here. Jokeline is a great name for this character wearing the Uggs. I might have to take points off for the Uggs because I got to be honest, that just makes me think of Uggs in real life and what are we doing? This is if the theme is a clown and the Gilda Circus, I think they've hit all those check boxes.
Yeah, for everything from the Murloc belt, although sadly no jiggle, to the oversized shoes. Soph, what do we reckon to the clown?
I'm loving the clown theme. I love the Uggs. I'm sorry, Sean. The fact that you can't get clown shoes in game, but you can make these ones look like they are clown shoes is amazing. Like I said, very kind of what I thought as well, Harley Quinn vibes, especially with that t-shirt. But I think the Murloc belt just really sets that off for me. I love Murloc belts.
Matt, kind of against your nature, I would say. But what do you think?
No, I agree with everyone else, sort of the Harley Quinn theme, but then there's all like the little subtle things, so like the little diamonds going above the top of the head, like a confused sort of look. Even the guild name being Circus, or the target on the back. Because obviously clowns are probably going to annoy someone at some point to where they get a good ribbing. But I think it's quite a fun, just silly mod that is definitely unique compared to some of the others.
Can I jump back in? Because the target on the back, so I think it actually has a double meaning as well. Because Rochelle is the reigning champ, the target on the back is also kind of like everybody else is targeting them to try to take their top spot. So okay. I don't want confirmation if that's the case, but I'm gonna say that it is in my head canon. So
we'll agree to your head canon. That's how it works from now on. Everything you say is canon and has been updated. Ella, anything to add?
Well, no, you have said everything. You have already said anything. This is really more a storytelling. I mean, aesthetically, it's a little less aesthetic. So it's, like just from a pure harmony of colors and etc. But this is not the point. This is really a story told through the costume, and I think that's great.
And Detrix is saying, reminds me of my raid leader. So, don't know.
I would not dress like that too.
Don't know who's taking those shots, but someone is. Thank you very much, Jacqueline. We'll move on to the next person we have who's entered is Callie, or Callie Ray. And they have said, I'm like here to save Murlocs, KK. She says as she drinks a cocktail whilst lying in a hip, comfy lawn chair, clad in expensive bikini wear, tanning. Wow, isn't she so cool? LOL, what do you reckon?
Well, she described herself perfectly. So this is exactly what she said. She's drinking on the beach after a long day of saving Murlocs.
Are Murlocs worth saving, Sean?
Exactly.
Well, I mean, Murlocs, because this is a live show that's being broadcast to the world, I'm going to say, yeah, Murloc lives are worth saving. But between us, if nobody was listening, I would say maybe. But doesn't matter what I think. Callie Ray thinks they're worth saving. And this definitely has the look of somebody who would be saving them. Like if I was a Murloc and I was in need of help, Callie, this transmog is sort of what I would want coming to save me. You've got the Murloc floaty as like an indicator, like, hey, this is a safe space for Murlocs. And then it looks like you're just going to have a chill time.
Yeah. What do we think of the Starship beach party vibes, Soph?
Oh, I'm loving it. I'd definitely join in on this party. I love the fact that there's a Murloc in the rucksack as well. Just like the one that she saved. She's like, well, you can come party with us, come have a good time. Obviously, drinking a cocktail as well, always a winner. Sleeping on the beach, though, maybe not for me, but, I'll just go back to housing. So, yeah, I really, really like it.
What do you reckon the cocktail is?
Oh, I don't know. I do love an espresso martini, I'm not going to lie.
We'll have to find out. Maybe chat, you could tell us what cocktails you think Callie is drinking in this particular pint-sized cocktail mug. Matt, what do you think?
It looks there. Words. It gives off very much like the Miami Beach Babe sort of look from what you'd expect from TV and everything. I think it's quite a cool one with the theming of the Save the Murlocs, because I almost expect there to be, the little handbag or something where they've got the Frenchie or something popping out where it's just a little Murloc instead. I reckon the cocktail's probably either a sex on the beach or something ridiculously named from a local bar. But I think it's quite a nice little like summery mog. Maybe a little late for late November, nearly December, but if you're still staying warm, that's all good.
People are saying drinking either woo-woo or sex on the beach, and also there's someone saying natural predators of Murlocs are worth saving. That's how I would put it. So certainly divided opinion in terms of her life goals here as she goes back to sleep. Thank you very much, Callie. We'll move on now to the character called Gloomer. And as I am not able to do this anywhere near enough justice, I've given it to Eloa to read out.
The moon once held my trembling soul, but darkness claimed what light controlled. Elune fell silent, cold and far, a dying echo, a faded star. The Lich King's call became my own, his whisper shaped me, bone by bone. The ice unravels all I've known. I rise, a daughter of the frozen throne. My heartbeat fades, my faith unwound. His will become my battleground. My soul once pure is now reborn, a priest remade in death called form. No dawn can break the oath I've sworn. I walk with frost where fate is torn.
I think you've got to keep going on, Eloa, and go straight into your opinion.
Well, I think it's a very beautiful transmog that narrates well the story that she just drawn in this beautiful poem, with those very elvish element, very pure, very priesty, very beautiful. I'm using this dress for my own transmog, as everyone can see. And then you have the crown, the headpieces that really show how this priest has been claimed by the Lich King and the site. It's really beautiful. It's very elegant, and it tells a story, and it's agremented by this beautiful poetry. So it's really work.
Yeah, people are saying, Elroy's particularly saying he wants Eloa to read him a bedtime story now every night. What do we think, Sean? Not about the bedtime story, but about the transmog.
I think the answer to both is the same, and it's amazing. This is a great mog. It's very much like you can see how the priest vibes in there, but it definitely feels like a reaper of death. Like this priest is coming to give you your last rites. It's really, really well. I am like really blown away. I'm sort of like at a loss for words here with this look. I'm very happy with it.
Okay. Soph, what do you reckon?
Oh, I'm loving the Lich King vibes, especially with the snow coming from the weapon as well every now and then, to obviously give that real kind of aesthetic of the ice crown. The way that the poem was written as well was amazing. So I've just finished the last Sylvanas book, and the way that it was written and read, you would have thought it'd come from that. It was absolutely awesome.
Fantastic. Matt, what do you reckon?
I'm liking the Lich King and Frozen themes on it. I was thinking like with the darkness of a loon, and then you've got the dark side of the moon that'd be absolutely freezing cold as well. But like Sean was saying, sort of like a last rites priest about to come and finish you off into the cold depths of death and your long nap for a bit.
Well,
She look a little bit like this boss that you have in the Icecorn Citadel, actually, which is a vampiric boss. Well, it's probably the long bread that she has. Make me think about that boss, if you see what I'm talking about.
I think I know what you mean, yeah.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Gloomer, and we'll move on to the next contestant, who has some going to beat that's for sure. Oh, to move on. We go to Noki. This transmog represents the duality of fire and nature skills in evokers. Let's start with Sean.
So evokers are interesting. It's I want to see what this looks like in the evoker, like when they're not in their visage form as well, because evokers have this really hard time with setting up their transmog because only like half the pieces show when they're in Drakthir form as opposed to when they're in their visage form. So I'm wondering, thank you very much. And I like that. It keeps the shoulders. I like that. And the weapons, I like how the weapons as well are reflective of the shoulders. Yeah, this is great. It's definitely showing the duality of an evoker. And
There's some,
the belt
there's some oohs in chat.
Yeah, and that belt is doing the belt things too. So hashtag wiggle belts. Yeah, great transmog.
It's a bit of a longer belt than the other ones as well, so I don't know what that says about anything. Soph?
Oh, no, I'm distracted by the belt. Thank you. No, I'm loving the different colour themes, especially with the different shoulders and back in the original form, as well as how everything was red from the waist down. I think it works really, really well. I've just noticed as well that their weapons are opposite to what their shoulders are. So that's a cool way of doing it. I've never really seen somebody use that before.
It was definitely the belt the girlfriend told you not to worry about. Matt, what do you reckon?
It's quite a cool put together mog, like the duality of the evokers with their the healing and then everything being based around like red fires and that. I like the sort of draconic sword that Noki's got going to match onto the sort of more aggressive side that you'd associate with the red. But I'm quite impressed that he's pulled something off for evoker, because when I was playing, like Sean said, it's what do you do? You've got shoulders to play with. You have some shoulders and that's it. And then the armors that they give you in the barber shop don't match much else. But this seems to flow quite nicely in both forms.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
then
And then
obviously you've got the lady thriller belt.
people saying, yeah, is that a belt or are you just happy to see me? Also, I don't know if the person who's talking to me in chat was actually Lux. Hello, Lux. Sorry, I called you someone. It's been a while. And then Eloa, what do we reckon?
Yeah, I've not been playing the game when Dragonflight released, so I've been less accustomed to evokers and everything that they are representing. But I think it's really nice. I like the different aspect and the duality of the colors. Like the color are really nicely put together because they are also opposite colors. So you have red and green, and so it really contrast very nicely, but at the same time they kind of fade into each other. So it's very well put together, and the skirt is really cool. I think it worked well with everything else.
Yeah, this is definitely one of probably the best evoker set I've seen, definitely in both forms as well. So thank you very. That is everyone. If it's not everyone, just feel free to jump in. Thank you very much, Nucky. And let's go on to me. Oh, if we can move on to the next contestant. This says here, the concept I'm representing this time is Kael'thas Sunstrider's biggest fan, a manic fire mage who got so devastated that he died that she decided to become him and have everything he ever had. The problem is that she was born a void elf and not a blood elf. Well, that's quite the challenge, but you've managed to do it pretty well. What do you reckon, Matt?
I love the
It's quite a
story.
nice story one. I'd love going back through like the Burning Crusade and the Kel. Oh, I can't pronounce his name for love nor money. But I think it's a really nice put together mog. I like the greens because it's more evil looking. The belt is extremely excited to be here. But I think it pulled together really nicely. Like the little scrolls are they on underneath the shoulders, and just the general flow and vibe of it gives off a really cool look.
I do wonder if this is actually what happens with belts in this raid, or it's just a very particular mod that our cameraman has. Anyway, Sean, what do you reckon?
So I have two weaknesses. We mentioned one earlier: buckles. But the other one is the void elf or the blood elf aesthetic. I swapped to blood elves when Burning Crusade came out, and I never looked back, and I love them. This is a really intriguing to me because they combined the heritage armor robe with the Ember Court, the Venthyr tabard, and the colors match perfectly for it. And then they threw on what I believe are shoulders from Nighthold. I think, if I'm not mistaken, those are shoulders from Nighthold. This is a great mog. When you're able to mix together multiple different sets and different pieces from different sets, and it looks like one cohesive build, it's so impressive, and it's so difficult to do sometimes with that blood elf look because for some reason we get different reds and different shades of gold on like different things. But Maba did an amazing job here, and that staff is a 10 out of 10 for like traditional blood elf, using the fell energy. And I'm also a bit of a sucker for void elf hair. Void elves have like the best hair if you turn the tentacles off. If you leave the tentacles on, it's weird, but they have like this, I don't know, anime style hair that looks really great. I love this. This is my favorite so far. I don't know if we're allowed to say that, but I just did. Yeah.
Well, it's your heart speaking. It's the words from the heart.
What do you reckon, Soph? Your favorite, or where do you?
I mean, it's up there. I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I saw them, I automatically knew it's like kind of something to do with Kalfsad, especially with the 3 orbs around the head. Yeah, just the same as what Sean said. The fact that you've managed to make everything into what looks like one single piece with all the colours and the way it fits together is just absolutely amazing. Bringing it from all different kind of expansions as well is just great.
Eloa, I think I've left you out this time again.
Oh, it's fine. No, I think like Sharon said really nicely. I don't really have much to add. Like, what's really striking with this transmog is that it looked like it's a set that is made like that. It could have been that. You could say, "Oh, you're cheating. You're using a set." That's easy, but it's not a set, and so it's impressive because it looked like one.
Okay. And Matt, did I go to you?
Yeah, I was just thinking though, do they drop the mount if you kill them in PvP?
Well, I mean, you've probably got to kill them a couple of thousand times to find out.
Yeah.
But, well, hopefully Meeb doesn't get camped by Matt for the next couple of years. Let's move on. Thank you very much, Meeb. You've inspired quite a few people, I'm sure. And we go to our next contestant, who is Mr. We call him Daojin these days, if you didn't know. It's a hermit arcane mage. He has been the bane of many an entrant to these competitions before, as he's been our resident Simon Cowell. So have at him. Whoever wants to go first. No wiggly belt this time.
I'm gonna go first. Go ahead.
No, please. You are a judge. I'm just there to entertain the people. So
Okay.
it's you first.
Hopefully, I'm entertaining as well. I'll do my best. I don't actually have anything bad to say. Like, I know that Dalgan was like the Simon Cowell-esque judge previously, but this looks pretty good as a hermit transmog. I think that belt really sells it because the belt looks like something that he cobbled together himself from things that he found on the ground. And that robe also matches it as well. I think this is just a good mog for the theme. The only thing I don't love is the color of the hood. I don't know if there is a better color that matches close, but yeah, this is pretty good.
I'm gutted that it's good. We can't say anything negative about him after all this time waiting. He's pulled out a mog that looks like it's well put together. So what do you reckon?
I really love
when
this.
you were saying. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, please.
Yeah, considering you're saying ask for a Simon Cowell kind of thing, it was kind of right. Okay, it's going to be a bit mixed matched, but it's a really good mog. I mean, I was going to say like, oh, do you really think purple's your colour? But nah, I can't do that. Like, they've done amazing. Especially with like the twist arm mog as well. It was really, really cool.
I do wonder about Daojin, who carried him to get that enchant, because his PvP skills are a bit lacking, to be perfectly honest with you. But I mean, he got it in the end, and that's the main thing that matters. Matt, what do we think?
I think it's quite nice, like the purple and blues going together. Like Sean has said, the hood stands out a little bit, but it gives off the sort of like hermit and sort of like keeps to himself and just makes things do. So stuff like the crystals keeping some of the robes and that together, bits of just random like troll decor as a shoulder pad, and just went, oh, I'm just gonna glue some crystals to my shoulder. Okay, it'll be worth it. And then the darker tones to the bottom, where it's like, well, I can't just take it down to the Stormwind laundrette, can I? So it'll just have to be a bit mucky. It'll be fine. But it looks a nice mog overall.
I really love this mug because it looked like a mix between a mage and a shaman, and for me it really represents what Medivh is, where you see like the hermit, the warden of the world that is attuned to the world itself and therefore taking element from it, and it's really nicely illustrated in this transmog because you have the fur, you have the crystal, you have this really raw element of like nature or like primal magic, and then you have those little Kirintor element as well, where you really see like just a transcendence of primal magic into a more elaborated, more refined magic.
Well, that's some nice words for Mr. Daojin there, which I wasn't expecting to happen, but I'm sure he's very happy that it has. So thank you very much. Let's move on to Sakara, the next contestant. And they
Can-
have
can I-
written. Oh,
I just want to say, yay! Finally, a Horde transmog, like a real Horde transmog. Let's celebrate that moment because it's our first character like this, and the only one from the lists.
it says here a battle-ready frontline hard-ass Tauren medic who's seen things. For the Horde, do I have to say that out loud?
Yeah, please.
Yes.
Okay, well, I've done it. Matt, what do you reckon?
I really like it because there's big bone spikes and everything. It looks sort of just evil and aggressive. And if you've ever been in one of the raid nights with them, you know that there's points where they'll embody the hardened battle medic. There's been times where people have been genuinely scared to be healed by them. But but I really like the Horde energy on this, or the theming. So you've got obviously the tabard, you've got the Tauren like totems on the back, but then sort of like the nice, more battle ready looking shoulders and staff on there, and just the darker tones fitting more of a rugged look.
Okay.
Off the Horde.
Soph, for the Horde, or not so much?
Unfortunately not for the Horde. I'm an Alliance player through and through. But you know what? Even I'd be scared to even try and take this healer out. Yeah, really, really good. Loving the eye patch as well by saying like they've seen things. So what's happened to the right? The shoulders are amazing. You definitely wouldn't want to try and attack from behind either. You've got no chance against this healer by the look.
I mean, Nems is calling you a traitor, so if I didn't know what that's about, maybe that's
The sacrilege.
Sean?
So I don't normally vibe transmogs on Tauren because I feel like they have weird body shapes. But there's two things in this that I absolutely love that Sakura did. Great design choices. The first is the totems on the back have the red and white lining on the wings, and they match that same color pattern on their makeup on their face to match the red and white. So the totems are like maybe ancestral totems from their family, and they're drawn in with the war paint on their face. And the second thing that I like, and I think this is why I enjoy this transmog when I normally don't, is the belt choice. I'm not usually a fan of chunky belts, but Sakura chose this chunky belt, which really accentuates the Tauren hips, which normally aren't existent. And so in this case, with that belt making these hips, I can't lie, I think this transmog is pretty good.
Accentuating the Tauren hips. It reminds me of a certain book that got popular on Twitter about a month ago, but probably better to leave it there. Elwa?
Yeah, I'm really happy because I think we do not embrace enough the tribal aspect of the Horde. This is something that we don't find enough in World of Warcraft at the moment, I think, and the player usually don't embrace it. You have a lot of players that play Horde, but they're more Blue Delve or something like that. And I love to see that because the tribal aspect of the Horde races is so beautiful and so rich, and we can really express it. And this transmog really does it well because you have those different elements from different things, and it make a very well balanced aesthetic and silhouette. L'action just perfectly described, but also it tells a story. It really shows the ancestral link with the tribe, with the group, with the nation of the Torrent, and their connection with nature and their connection with the spirit world. And I think it's really woven beautifully in this transmog, so really nice.
Some high scores going on for Sakura, and I can see behind the scenes. Anything else to add before we move on? I'll take that as a no. For the Alliance. We'll go on to our last contestant for the evening, or is that everything? Is that zoom out on there telling me that's all done? No, there's one more person. We weren't sure if he'd be able to make it, but this is Mark. It says Ashari Highborn Priest. Well, this looks rather quite well put together. Soph, what do you reckon?
I'm loving the sway of the skirt that's going on. Just kind of like show off the legs as well. And like I say, I'm a big fan of shoulders with the balls in and how the flames are coming off, and especially that with going with the headpiece as well.
Sean, you a fan of shoulders with balls in?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the balls on the shoulders. It's I like when you add that like 3D element to it, and it gives some depth to the transmog. I know what you tried to do there, and this is great. This is Jarasek came in with Legion Remix, and I think everybody was immediately falling in love with it. But when you really want to nail that theme of a highborn, this is good. And I like too. Again, I just want to talk about. I know it's a transmog competition, but I just want to talk a little bit about the barbershop choices. And Mark chose the long, thin ears for this Night Elf character, which is more traditional to what we would have seen on the Highborn. So excellent attention to detail there. And this is a great set and great theme. Yeah.
People in chat want to have a close-up of the feet, I think. 3 feet pics in chat. Matt, what do we think?
I quite like I actually think like whites and golds are sort of more like royalty in that, and it's giving off sort of more of like Greek mythology mixed with like the elvish twists and stuff in there. But I quite like just how it looks as a whole. It looks very elegant and royal, which would be fitting of a high elf, or higher up in a sort of like food chain sort of thing. But it's a really nice, clean looking mog. I like the whites, blues, and the golds go really nicely together.
Yeah, and we've thankfully censored the feet, as people are saying #free the feet in chat. But I think we'll, it's not safe for TV. We're not at that time of the day just yet. No time of the day is safe for feet, I don't think. But that brings us, therefore, to a close for part number 1. Part number 2 will come after the break, but we have got to get everyone ready, and we'll give you some time to go and have a bit of a break for 10 minutes or so. Just as a reminder, you have !enter in chat in order to possibly win a mount. Thank you to Mind for being our charity partner, and for Raid.io. We've got to go over there and check out some of the merch they have on offer. Closing thoughts for the first half, Matt?
It'd be interesting to see how some of them bring in like the mounts and stuff like that to tie everything together. But I quite like obviously the ones with the darker tones, so I'm going to have a quick little flick over some of the screenshots I've taken as we've been going through, just to make sure my scores are more, a bit more dialed in. But I'm really liking the creativity people have had and the theming that they've gone for, and seeing each person's individual personalities and characters coming out with things.
Yeah, I can see the judges are live updating some of the scores they've had, I guess in reference to some of the new ones at the end. Sean, what do we reckon going into the second half?
Stiff competition. This is great. I can't think of a better way to spend my Sunday than looking at a bunch of beautiful transmogs. So really glad that this is happening. And I would like to say that it's not just Eloa who, I think somebody mentioned they wanted Eloa to read them a bedtime story. Coop, you have, your voice is just like, I'm ready to just curl into bed, cover myself in blankets, and have you read me a bedtime story. You've got a great voice for this.
Oh, you too. I was wondering where it was going for a second. Like I was excited, and then
we're still on the air. Right?
Then I was just let down. Like by the end.
So we'll see what happens in the after show.
Yeah, I gotta play it cool. I gotta play it cool for now.
And then the final word of the first half, I'll give to you. So, what do you think?
You know what? I've absolutely enjoyed it. I'm really looking forward to the mounts and the pets coming out now, just to bring that a little bit extra towards the transmogs, and see whether some of the scores changed because of that reason as well. So we've had an amazing start with just the person, but yeah, I'm really, really intrigued with. Well, I'm hoping Kalthus the Kalthus one will bring out ashes, but we'll see. Maybe.
Oh, that would be very nice. Let's give them time to prepare. We go for a 10-minute break as me and Sean hit the DMs. See you in 10 minutes.
The Starship World of Warcraft community is proudly supported by Blizzard Entertainment, Raider.io, Lo-Fi Girl, Exit Lag, Owned, Zygor Guides, Technically Stable, Gamer Advantage, NordVPN, Glitch Energy, Streamlabs, and is proud to support our partner charity, Mind.
Who took the bomb?
And we're back. Me and Sean have had a coffee and had a little bit of a chat, and we're good to go for the second half of Runway Rivals, where the actual runway part happens. The contestants are lined up, ready and waiting to show us all sorts of stuff. The mounts finally come out, the pets come out, and maybe some other surprises for us as they walk down those famed steps. Well, Dex, did you all kiss yet? I mean,
No, we're just eagerly waiting. We're all really excited to see these contestants get mounted. So
very well put. And let's go live to the scene of the crime. And I will, hopefully everyone's in order. We'll do exactly the same order as we did for the first half. We'll wait for all of these lovely emojis to get off the screen. And as we go, we'll have the judges say and give their immediate reactions. So first, in the order that we went for the first part, we have Thrawn coming down those stairs. Let's see what he has to offer.
Because we almost forgot the people at the beginning. So it's nice to have a refresh.
Can't see what he's doing because the steps are blocked. Hopefully he's not doing anything at the top.
Yeah, he's doing plenty of things at the top, actually.
Oh no.
Look at that. This is perfect for a Void Elf.
Oh, the Cosmic Hearthstone. So Thrawn was lucky enough to get this from the current raid tier. I know some folks are still chasing that. And bad luck with the dice.
Oh, wow. With that mount, this is beautiful.
Yeah, the pet
Very
also
well.
as well.
Very well put together. Next we have Kayla.
Yeah, I really enjoy the show he made with all his voidy artifact. Oh, interesting. It's a little llama.
Is it Molly?
Looks like it.
Yeah. It's keeping with that nature theme, right? They're a warrior for nature, and they're riding the llama.
It's very true. Papriki. Remember to enter your scores, judges.
We don't see it yet. Ah, here she is.
Oh, I love these models. These came from the Emergicil tier. These rune stags, they are so beautifully done. And I like that they chose the really wide antlers on this one. It really matches their dress theme because the coloring dripping from the horns or the antlers matches the outfit really well.
You get points as well for the 360 crit.
Yeah, it's a 360 no scope.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just want to remind you guys, judges, that enter your score on runway style on the sheet as we go through. Next we have Quint.
Once again, I would like to underline how those two trees are so different from each other, and that's so great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nice.
Always got the bubble pet. You see that? The bubble? Yeah, that's great. Oh, what's it say? I'm Quint, and I'm here to get the shark that sunk me boat, the orca. While I was swimming with bow-legged women, me and my friend Hooper here will kill it, and its jaws will make a fine decoration for the hull of the Dreadwake. Oh, that's great. The jaws theme, the Dreadwake, that makes sense. I was wondering which mount they were going to go with. The Dreadwake makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's really cool. It really gives this vibe of haunted seashore and, this little harbor where it's raining all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, just as a reminder in terms of the rules, they're not leave the chat bubbles for this section. No, here's Dave, the homeless one.
Where's the can? Oh yes. Okay, we need Dave to wait because we are invaded by emote and we cannot see anything on the stream, and it will be worth to discover him lying on the ground.
He got hit by all the emotes. That's
Yeah,
what
look at that. Cheers,
Kind of
mate.
hooch.
Homeless Santa is the description in chat.
Yeah, so it's the
I'm
can
like
that we're
a, I'm
meant
like
to
a
put the money
farm
in.
horse.
Yeah.
Could well be. Next we have Wolfie from Uldra.
Here we have a very impressive mount collection, by the way. But work really nicely for his teeny little character that we don't
What
even
is-
see. Oh wait,
What is causing this orb around him?
It's I think it's a Dragon Ball Z reference toy. Can't remember the name of it.
Oh, it's very, very good for like an arcane mage.
yeah, look at that. Where is she? She's non-stop metamorphosing.
I think Wolfie's got. I think last time I saw it was something like the top 100 EU collectors or something. He's got so
Really?
many things collected on the game. Unreal.
Yeah,
That's
he's,
really cool.
he's definitely a bit of a legend in terms of collecting. Next we have Kaito.
But yes, of course, Mr. Frostmage.
Mm. Yeah. I don't think this is a surprise.
Well, we would have been disappointed if it was not what he was using.
Yeah.
Although it does look cool with the slow walk coming up over the stairs.
I mean, it's fitting the colors of his costume as well. Ah, well, yeah, of course.
Love it.
I think that might be the
snowman.
it might be the extent of his frost mage powers. He's gone. Very nice. Very nice. Next we have, as Sherry saw, Alex Lulu.
Oh yeah, that worked beautifully as well.
Oh, yes.
That's perfect.
Oh, the
Oh, I
I
love
wondered why the rabbit
that.
was there.
The conjure rabbit. This is really cool. Oh, that was very, very nice. Beautiful ending as well. Like,
Round
let's
of
make
applause,
really
wouldn't
the magician, the prestidigitation show.
Absolutely. Next we have DH9.
Oh, very nice. What an entrance.
Oh, Blanchy.
I'm all for that now.
Yeah, look at that. That was Baphomet, right? The mount? No?
Beautiful. Beautifully done.
Yeah.
Even his little pet is very on theme.
Did he even spot the pets? You said he did.
I love how the use of mountain toys and pets can really give a show, like really drawn together, put together everything.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you very much. Let's go for the next one, which is Knopka.
Oh, yes, our beast within.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Didn't notice the little ring in the watch earlier.
Ah, look at that. Fantastic.
Short,
I like
short
that.
sweet, to the point, and very well done. Next up, we
They
have
are the mount.
they are the mount. Cryptix is the next. People asking if they can pet that dog. I think it might be quite dangerous.
Ooh, this is cool. It gives a little bit this Zorro vibe, I don't know.
Yeah, it does give a little Zorro vibe. I love this mount. The recolors and the redesign of the Headless Horseman mounts are so nice. And this is a great choice because they were the paladin dressed up as a warrior. So you've got sort of the dark armor of the mount itself with the light on the hooves. That's a great choice. That's really well done.
I think the colors go well with that. It also gives like a Diablo-y theme.
Yeah, I mean, and anyone who's looking after small fluffy animals has my vote. Well, I don't know why censored has come up again, but chasing off the screen. Next we have Rochelle.
This was really cool because it really gave the whole presentation was like the paladin, but a little bit more rough paladin. It worked really nicely up to the patting the dog.
We can't see what they're doing.
Oh, this is really nice. Look at that. This is perfect for the character, of course.
Beautiful. Why didn't Kel'Thuzad go to the ball? He had no body to go. How do you start a goblin foot race? Roll a copper down. Okay. Matt, you can read the next one.
What's a monk's favourite sandwich? A cheeseburger.
That one was pretty good.
Very nice.
The Murloc balloon. Look at this. This is really cool.
It gets better. Very nice. Very nice, Rochelle. Next,
I'm very happy.
Sorry, go on, Ella.
Yeah, I'm very happy because all this show fits so well the transmog and the character she put together. So it really gives us a little show, and that's what we wanted with this character specifically.
Next, we have Callie Ray.
The Murloc savior riding in on the big Murloc. I don't know if this guy has an actual name. I'm sure he does.
Murloc Hulk.
To keep them alcohol levels up. Can't have too much blood in your veins.
Yeah. How straight can she walk now?
Murlocs all the way down. That's what this is. Nothing but Murlocs.
This woefully unsure life. That's
Perfect. Next, we have Gloomer.
I'm excited for this one. This is our Lich King priestess.
Yeah. Oh, with the hand mount as well.
Yeah.
oh, so creepy.
That's
So creepy.
awesomely good. I love it.
Oh, that's the Necrolord Hearthstone, I think. Oh no. Oh, it's a different toy. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I told you she looked like a boss. Like he's doing everything. Oh my god.
Oh,
Was not expecting that.
the transformation and everything. Okay. That's very well done. Thank you very much, Gloomer, for that. Next, we have Noki. Oh, if there's more coming up. If there's more, then I will leave it.
Oh yeah, look at that. The Lich King flexing now.
Join the Lich King today. The Lich King needs you. Now we have Noki.
But that was a beautiful entrance. As only Evoker can do.
take full advantage of the directional particle effects and that on there, though.
Oh wow.
That looks sick.
I don't know if Noki's flying back or he's just flown off. I am going to assume flown off, and we're going to go straight on to Meeb.
Oh, the White Hawk Strider. I love this mount. I have such fond memories of farming that out back in Burning Crusade. And they're doing a re-version of it in an up-res version in Midnight, which is going to be great. That's a good choice for Kale Fast because you would get that from Magister's Terrace. This is
Oh yeah.
excellent.
Oh.
and
Yeah, the
Ashes of the
Yeah,
World.
of course. Beautiful.
There's Meeb Thalas right there.
Yeah,
Or Meeb Thalas, right. Very nice.
this is great. This runway section is merely a setback.
Really brings out the aesthetic in the transmogs as well, though, which I love.
Yeah. Look at the way that robe changes color when they're on fire.
As it should.
Beautifully done. Right, now, next, we have Daojin. Will his runway match up to his Mog? That's the question.
Oh yeah. Look at this show
What
of
the hell is
teleport.
the familiar doing?
Trying to catch up with him, I think.
And here we have 4 of him because 1 was not enough. And he's gone.
Very nice. There goes Daojin. Sakara is the next one.
The horde is counting on you, Zakara.
Oh yes, the chopper.
Oh, nice. Oh, she looked like a badass Torrel now.
Yes, I definitely wouldn't want to go into battle with her.
Oh, it's the tam and everything. This is cool.
Oh god, they know the roots of my heart. I hope there was a bear cakes.
And she's gone. That was
Beautiful,
badass.
nice. And then the last but not least, we have Mark.
Oh, the Sensort is prepared already for his feet.
Getting Zalitos a run for her money.
I was trying to get the weird judge votes.
Oh,
Beautiful, the Spectrum
Oh.
Lightsaber.
Yeah, that's an excellent choice.
And the Levitate. Yeah, this is a good counterpart to Zalatas, the light version of her. Look at that. Ugh, so beautiful, so glorious.
there's some bank accounts that have one of them tigers.
Well, and
That
with
would
his
be
balls,
high, though.
with his balls running out of shot, that brings us to the end of section 2. And we're gonna have a minute or so to wrap up all the scores, to work out who came first, second, and third, any honourable mentions, and just how far down did Dave actually come. Is going to be all of the talking points that we have going into it. I will go round the table and ask what are your final finishing thoughts for the evening's events. Let's start Matt up top there.
I think it's been a really cool night, like seeing everyone's different themes and all the personalities they pushed into each of their transmogs and how they've pulled everything together. And also, because obviously it's all the guildmates and everything, you can see their personality and their humours coming out in it as well. Like, even in the background there, what's going on with the snails? But it's been really cool, and it's definitely inspired me or made me rethink how I'm going to put some of my mogs together, or some of the farming routes I'm now going to do. But stuff like class limitations or class flair, so stuff like the Walker and transformation, how they've brought that in, or Evoker, how you pretty much got shoulders only in your Evoker form, but then piecing it together with your visage, which I'd completely forgot even existed, because it's just, I don't see the point of it, so I never use it. So it was quite a nice surprise to see the fire and the green going together there, and then pulling it together in your Evoker form. Stuff like the Sakura with the Horde chopper and the drums and everything. That's a very much my style of aesthetic. We're giving too much thing to Dalgan there. Not sure
what
too
do
much.
what do you think, Soph? Has it inspired you this evening?
Oh, very much so. You know what I love is the fact that nobody's had the same kind of thoughts or feelings about how they've wanted to do their transmog, and how much they've brought in the mounts and the pets as well, just to bring that extra to it. Particularly like somebody that's wrote a poem for their whole character as well. They've really gone into so much depth. Yeah, it's been a great kind of thing, and I'm very jealous of how many mounts are sitting in here that I currently don't have as well, so I'm a little bit jealous right now. But yeah, a round of applause, guys. Honestly, you've done absolutely amazing, and you've really outdone yourselves.
Sean, what do you reckon to this evening's events?
I've loved it. This has been amazing. I really like how each individual player was giving us their own theme, almost like a glimpse into like their OC building, like their original character building, and that can be really deeply personal for a lot of people. And you can really see, you know, where their intentions are with the pieces they chose and the backstories that they gave us, which was great. And I think the two biggest takeaways for me from this are, number one, Starship is absolutely chock full of people with incredible transmog skills. And number two, the community as a whole really knows how to have fun. So yeah, I've really enjoyed this thoroughly. Thank you so much for having me here.
You're absolutely more than welcome, and I'm sure we'll ask you to come back. I know I personally will. Eloa, what do we think about this evening?
Yeah, I think it was really a beautiful show. So it was high quality. It was talented people that really put their heart into what they did, and we had the occasion of seeing a lot of different style, a lot of different colors, a lot of different team, and I really enjoyed the second part where everyone were choosing their mount and the toys they were using to put to life their transmog and their team, and I think they did it really well. It was really nice to see all of those follow-up of spells or emotes and toys used in a very beautiful and creative way. So I think everyone here, no matter who is winning, everyone is a winner in my eyes, because everyone has put together something so cool to watch, so pleasant. So yeah, congratulations everyone, and thank you to all participants for showing us such a high quality show, really.
Perfect. Just as a last possible moment, !enter will be to join the giveaway if you haven't done that already, because the draw will be incredibly soon. The other things to mention is, once again, thank you to Mind. If you are feeling like you would like to donate and help that wonderful cause, then all the links will be in the Twitch chat. Join our Discord as well, of course. And next year, we will have an actual catwalk, hopefully, using the housing system, which makes this whole thing perhaps come to life slightly better, and actually also increases the amount of people we could do it with, which would... it's always better to have more people you can do it with. And we'll move on now to the scores. And I'm delighted to say that Daojin has not won anything. Let's have a look at the prizes.
Oh my god, this is fast. Oh,
Let's have a look at Let's have a look at the prizes once again. What's on offer? Well, third, second, and first place. So there's absolutely clean winners. No one has drawn. There's no joint scores. So going through third place, there's Red Panda Mount and 60 days of game time. I see myself out after this. Is Meeb. Congratulations, third place to Meeb. If you want to go and get a reminder of her, if you can find her quickly.
Oh, yes, please come in the middle. Come in the middle.
Mead was
Beautiful.
number 3 in the competition, but they were number 1 in my heart. I need them to know that.
Oh, very nice. Any closing thoughts on me before we move into second place?
Absolutely 10 out of 10. I had to fight the urge to not lower other people's scores that I had given to try to make you win.
Yeah, and before midnight, it's a perfect transmog. Let's be honest. It's really on point.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you for all the donations as well for mine tonight. Big shout out from us for everyone who's donated. This really does mean a lot. And there's a little bit of time left, if I could be so cheeky to ask. Second place, I need to try and pronounce the word days correctly this time. Getting a marvelous Meeks pack and 60 days of game time is Gloomer in second place. Let's have a look at Gloomer.
Congratulations, Gluma. Come in the middle.
You can life grip them in. Just grip her in. Maybe
Don't
she's
try
shy.
now.
She's shy. Very nice. Any closing thoughts on Gloomer from any of the panel here?
I really loved her transmog because it's telling so much of a story, but her poetry also did so much to it, I think. And that's really nice to have added this extra touch.
How about you, Soph? Any closing
Yeah,
remarks?
pretty much exactly the same. As soon as I saw the mog, you just think, wow, like it's really well put together. But the poetry really kind of hit it for me, and just really helped bring out that background story as to why they've chose it.
Sean?
Elliot just pointed out that the pet's called Adam.
Well, once again getting censored. Matt or Sean, anything to say about this set?
No, it was quite a nicely well put together mog.
Yeah, just
Perfect.
amazing. Great. Very, very well done.
And to show you how close all of this has been, Meeb scored 110, Gloomer scored 111, and in first place with 112, winning all of those fabulous things, the Midnight Epic Edition, and all of the previously mentioned prizes, is Asharis, Alex Lulu. Let's get them into the middle. Almost perfect scores.
Look at that.
Really,
Yeah, it was
Great
amazingly put together.
It's the buckles for me. It's the buckles.
who would have thought that the Buckles would win? Fixed contest. That's
That's
absolutely
right. Hashtag Bucklegate.
Well, this is really a beautiful contest. Congratulations to everyone. And a suggestion for next year, more Horde.
Oh no.
Oh yes, more horde.
Does anybody else
I-
want like a short story telling us an adventure with these 3 characters? Like going through something? I just feel like because they're so well done, they're so well designed, they're so well thought out. It's an amazing job by all 3. Any 3 of these could have been the winner. And if I was a less scrupulous man, the numbers may have shifted.
It's nice that you have ethics. We can congratulate you for that.
It was hard.
As Smith says in the chat, this is a D&D party I'd love to watch of these 3. Maybe we can make that happen. Some fan fiction.
Look
A
forward.
new contest. Yeah, write the new fan fiction of those 3 characters in
If
one page,
anyone-
please.
If anyone wants to write some above board fan fiction of them, then I'd be more than willing to read it. We do have the giveaway to get through, but that concludes the entertainment from the Transmog section for tonight. We have raised. You've told me we've raised 160. I hope that means 160 pounds or euros. I do not know, but
Pounds,
160 pounds. Okay, 160 somethings pounds we have raised. So thank you all for your rather generous donations. Smith saying, if you want something above board, you've come to the wrong community. Well, I mean, you can send me something below board and I'll maybe put it on some sort of, I don't know, service where I read it out. Me and Ella can do it together. The giveaway is closing in 1 minute, so make sure you get all of that in. Final closing remarks. Thank you everyone for coming. Soph, thank you for coming. What do you reckon to this evening?
Oh, absolutely loved it, guys. Your community is wonderful. It always has been from watching you on stream as well. But just to be a part of this is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for having me.
Sean, closing remarks. You want to plug some lovely merch?
No. Yeah. Obviously, real life transmog right now. Raider.io has a Black Friday sale going on through Cyber Monday. 30% off everything in the shop. Lots of great shirts. You can't get this one anymore. This one's discontinued, but there's some new designs that are fantastic. I just want to have one last piece of advice for anybody who is putting together a transmog in Warcraft. Aim for the moon, because even if you miss, you'll land among the starships.
Oh, yes,
Aw, very
beautiful.
nice.
That was nice.
Very nice. And then, Matty, maybe you can bring us down from that.
It's been an interesting experience to be invited to do the judging on this. Very different to my usual 18 rated and mature and gutter humour from my streams and everything, and the jokes I'm used to running. But it's been brilliant. Like, I've really enjoyed myself, and it's been a great event to help judge and be a part of, and I'm greatly thankful for it. So thank you everyone for having me on, and it's been brilliant. Thank you.
No, last word, though, will then go to Ella as the draw has finally been closed, so you can finish us up before the draw.
Yeah, it just was a very beautiful event, a very, very nice stream. It was lovely to spend this evening with you guys. And to the future, much more events like that show the creativity of the player, that put the community together, because that's what we need in this world. We need more kindness, more compassion, more creativity, and showcase that we are beyond all conflicts and all competitions, and we can just have fun together.
Okay. If you've won, someone from Starship will be in touch. I will. Should I make the scores public? We'll discuss about it internally, because I don't want to get into any debates if the scores are made public and then someone doesn't like it. But we have the draw to do. So let's draw the winner for this mount that we mentioned earlier, and see who has won. As you can see on Twitch chat, if anyone can pronounce that name, then please help me.
It's
Lubbo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lubbo,
Lubbo.
okay.
Yeah, he's in quite a few streams, Lubbo. He's an amazing guy.
Fantastic. Well, he's an amazing guy with a mount now, with one extra. So congratulations to him. From all of us, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a lovely evening. Make sure to join the Discord and to follow all of these lovely people with their little Twitch links that you can see around them, hovering around. Yeah. See you later. And make sure that Daugen is now called Daujin. See you later.
You guys.
Until the next one.
Take care. Bye.
See you guys. Thank
Very
you.
much.
The Starship World of Warcraft community is proudly supported by Blizzard Entertainment, Raider.io, Lo-Fi Girl, Exit Lag, Owned, Zygor Guides, Technically Stable, Gamer Advantage, NordVPN, Glitch Energy, Streamlabs, and is proud to support our partner charity,